Hi, today we'll be taking a look at the newest collections melee, which is the butterfly knife. In this video I'll just go through everything about it and is it really worth it or not. First off, the basic thing to know, this thing costs 3550 BP and it has three variants of color. One is red, other is green, other is blue. When you're buying this, it actually has the default animation, the default knife animation, unless you upgrade it. So yeah, this should be upgraded and then you get the butterfly knife animation. So this is the animation of the knife when you're swapping to the knife. Comes out like this. So if you're like a person who likes to switch constantly, like in CS, so this is how it feels. Not the best because it comes up like this, stands upright, which isn't really the best for a swap animation. But yeah, that's how it looks. Now when I do a left click, after the left click there is actually an animation. I do a left click and then the knife just swirls around. If I do it twice, it does another animation. If I do it thrice, the animation is different again. If I do it 4 times, it resets to the first animation. So that's a cool thing. It actually has 3 animations when you're doing the left click. Here's the right click, which also has an animation. And this animation seems constant, doesn't change, so it's just a single animation. And when you're hitting it, the hitting sounds are default, like they aren't something different like usually with other knives. This knife does not have really any visual appearance as an effect. So here's the inspect animation. I have just pressed it once. This is how the first full inspect animation looks. Some people claim that it's too fast, which I kinda agree. You can't really focus on it even with 240 Hz. This is how it looks like when you're spamming it. I don't really find this spamming as satisfying as other skins, if I'm being personally honest, but this is how it looks. So yeah, that's everything regarding the butterfly knife's hit mechanics. It has 3 different animations when you're doing the left click, 1 different animation for right click, and the inspect animation is also different. So that's interesting. The only thing that's most disappointing is the switch animation. Like if you're trying to hold and you want to switch this, I don't like it personally, at least compared to the CS butterfly knife. It is cool, I'm not gonna lie, but compared to the CS one, I think I would prefer the CS one. So this is how the knife looks in high graphics. Most people don't showcase in low graphics, and here is how it looks. The shaders are just lower. Like you see here, it looks more detailed, right? All the shadows and stuff. But if I keep it in low, the textures are the same, the shadows and depth is gone. But compared to other knives, this is actually still a good detail for low graphics. So I don't really know which agent this yellow variant really suits. I have tried all of them. I think it looks decent with Astra and Brimstone, but the default one doesn't really suit anybody. So one thing to note that I've been testing is that the skin doesn't really have a match for agent because of the way the skin looks. These camo style skins, right? You don't really find some like matchy agent for this one, like compared to other melee weapons. So you might be disappointed if you want to have some sort of a matching setup. But yeah, the red one doesn't really match many agents. It suits Phoenix fine, but it looks pretty good with Sage as well because of the black sleeves with the black handle. Here's the blue variant on Cypher's hand with Jet's hands and Yoru's hands. With these guys, it looks the best, I think. Here's the green variant, which obviously looks the best with Sky. Also looks pretty decent on Viper, but it's a bit too bright, I think, to suit Viper. So yeah, is it worth the price? I would say absolutely, yeah. It costs 3550 BP, right? Yeah, it doesn't have any VFX and sound isn't really special unless you inspect it or hit it and then get it back like this. But it's a balisong. It has really cool animations, and this animation, it has like what, 5 animations? It has 3 left click animation, it has a right click animation and an inspect animation. All of them are different. So you're paying for 5 animations for the price of 1, because most other skins don't have these many animations for one particular knife. It's interesting to see this. Yeah, I think I would go for it if I were you. If you're looking too much into colors, you might want to wait for the next balisong, which I'm pretty sure will come, because balisongs are very hyped. So there will be more balisongs coming. I am pretty sure about this. If you're looking for color, I don't think this collection is the best, but if you're looking for style, of course, fam. See you next time.